Hey everybody, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Derek, and in today's video we're going to be going over these things right here. These are AR glasses, and even though sometimes I can be a little bit delusional, I'm not crazy enough to wear sunglasses inside. But actually, these AR glasses are going to help you with your productivity, with your gaming, and with your media consumption. Let's go and get started. So I'm wearing the XREAL Air AR glasses, as you can tell, and AR stands for augmented reality. This is not to be confused with VR, which is going to stand for virtual reality. So if you're not familiar with virtual reality, they typically look like this. This is the Oculus Quest 2, or actually I believe it's called the Meta Quest 2. And this is Facebook's stab at virtual reality. They actually have about 2 or 3 generations of this, and honestly, this is a pretty cool device. So why use augmented reality glasses versus virtual reality goggles? Well, look at it. The design language of each is just significantly different from one another. Even though the Oculus Quest or the Meta Quest is relatively small for what it does for virtual reality, it's just a larger footprint. Now, look at these AR glasses. These look like regular glasses. They look like regular sunglasses, but the magic is actually going to happen up here. So in the brow section of the AR glasses, this is going to be where all the computational technology exists. You can see that it's quite larger than what you would see on a normal pair of sunglasses, but then when you flip it around, that's where the magic really happens. So you can see here that there's a little bit of a sensor there, right here. And this sensor essentially is going to be the sensor that lets the glasses know that someone is using these glasses. And as you look at it from a different angle, you can see this kind of clear section right here, not to be confused with the darker section from the frame. This clear lens is going to be one of 2 1080p screens that's going to be displaying augmented reality for you. All right, so before we get too deep into what the actual XREAL Air AR glasses does versus this thing right here, let's actually talk about the basics of AR and VR. So as per Google Gemini, augmented reality, or AR, is actually going to be virtual content that's superimposed into your real world setting. You may actually see this be used quite often when you are using your DJI goggles for your drone, or maybe playing a Pokemon Go game where you could see Pokemon superimposed onto your couch. So basically what that means is that augmented reality is going to project digital or virtual images or content onto things that you see in real life. Whereas a virtual reality, this is going to create a virtual space. You can see this kind of section right here. It's quite large, and so honestly, this is going to look at your surrounding area, and then it's going to create a virtual, fictitious place for you to live virtually. So if you're wanting a comparison, if you've ever seen the movie Ready Player One, or The Matrix, or Tron, that's all examples of virtual reality. And so both augmented reality as well as virtual reality aim at one thing, regardless of what you're using it for, and that's going to be immersion. All right, so now that we have a basic understanding of augmented reality versus virtual reality, let's go and talk about these XREAL AR glasses. So XREAL was originally named NREAL, but because some type of naming convention lawsuit, they actually had to change from NREAL to XREAL. And so XREAL is actually the branding for these AR glasses. So the XREAL Air AR glasses are, again, about the size of a regular pair of glasses or sunglasses. The biggest difference is going to be this bulky area up here. Again, that's going to be where all the technology happens, and these glasses actually have a few components that you can see at the surface level. So here on both arms there are going to be 2 little speaker grills, so one on each side, and that's going to pump sound out through the glasses and into your ears. So music, movies, games, maybe even conference calls, it'll actually pump out sound through these speakers as you wear them. Now, you don't have to necessarily rely on the built-in speakers if you're kind of an audio snob like me. You can actually attach your AirPods, your Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro, you could attach your Bose headphones to your device, and then that will then reflect into your actual speakers while you get the visual out of the glasses. The next physical thing that we're going to be looking at on these glasses is going to be this right here. I hope the camera picks it up, but that's going to be a USB-C port. And the reason why there's a USB-C port is because these glasses there's no battery in them, which in my personal opinion is a good and a bad thing, because of the fact that so long as the device that's connected via USB-C has battery, so do these. But then at the same time, because these don't have batteries, means that you're constantly tethered via USB-C to some type of device. And we're gonna talk about here shortly what types of devices that you could use these AR glasses with. Okay, so I love the Santa hat, but I'm losing circulation to my brain. Okay, now that I can actually feel the blood coming back to my brain, let's talk about the AR glasses and the arms. So the arms function as normal arms, just like a regular glasses would. However, you can see and probably hear that these arms have 3 ways of adjusting at a vertical standpoint. So you could click it up, or maybe twice if you're like me, and you could kind of see that it's going to be adjusting ever so slightly, so it's meant to be more comfortable on your face. So both of the arms do have that kind of adjustability function. You can see here that one arm is clearly higher than the other. So this one is higher, this one is lower. And then if, again, I wanted to adjust it, I can adjust it like that. And the adjustment actually happens in here. There is a nose bridge function in here. And that way, if you have a small nose like me, then you can actually adjust these nose pads so that way they fit on your nose a little bit better. Continuing on with the inside is going to be this sensor right here. So this sensor is utilized to sense if someone is actually using the glasses. Now, with all that said, that's pretty much it with these glasses. They have regular arms, they have adjustable kind of height functions on each of the arms. There are the 1080p lenses inside, the little nose pad thing for people with small noses. You have the sensor, and then you have the speaker right here, which is going to pump out some type of sound. And then at the very end, you have the USB-C port. So within the XREAL Air AR glasses, whenever you purchase it, you get this kind of hard case pouch, just kind of as if you're going to get regular glasses. You can see here that it still says NREAL versus XREAL. And so this is going to be a case that is padded inside. I feel like it's maybe velvet or something like that. But in here, you're able to put your glasses in like such. And I'm doing a horrible job at demonstrating it, but boom. And then you close it, and now you have a pill-shaped AR glasses accessory for you to pack away in your book bag and use while you're on a plane. So I was literally just shooting B-roll footage of kind of how it all packs up into this little pill case here. And I forgot to mention, and I want to make this extremely clear, is that these AR glasses by NREAL or XREAL, they are not smart glasses. So here we have the Amazon Echo frames. If you're not familiar with it, it goes off of Alexa. And there are different versions of smart glasses out there, like the Ray-Ban Metas, and then even Apple Vision Pro, if you want to call those glasses. And those are actually going to be like your smart assistants, your Googles, your Alexas, your Metas or whatever. And you can actually ask questions and those smart glasses will give you answers. They're essentially the Siri, the Google, the Alexas on your face through these smart glasses. But do know that these XREAL AR glasses are not those. In order to receive any type of output or any type of like digital assistant feedback from these glasses, they have to be attached via the USB-C that you saw in the video. Okay, back to more B-roll. In terms of accessories for this thing, you also get these, which is going to be 100% plastic, and it's going to fit over the glasses like this. And so you might be wondering, why? Why do I need to put glasses or fake glasses over my kind of fake glasses? Well, that's because if you're watching a video on this, I'll demonstrate this later. If you're watching, I don't know, Netflix, and you're watching it as you see it like this, you're able to see the extra sunlight. You're able to see kind of distractions or whatever it may be. And the immersion aspect of the AR portion could be a little bit disrupted. So when you use these, you actually get to go ahead and put this on. And now I can't see anything because of the fact that I'm blocked off. Whereas if I take this off, then I can still watch my Netflix and I can still see the real world. But again, if I put these on, all I see is my Netflix. With my initial impression of these AR glasses is the fact that the arms of these glasses are a little too bent. They are a little bit kind of too grippy behind my ear, which kind of makes it a little bit uncomfortable. I'm not 100% sure if you could kind of like heat these up or maybe go to iPlace and then have them kind of reduce some of the curvature on these glasses, because I don't know, honestly, it gets kind of painful to wear after a few hours. And then adding to the uncomfortability, you have to have the USB connected like so. And then this will then again wrap around your ears. So now that we're talking about connectivity, I'm going to re-emphasize on this again. These AR glasses are 100% dependent on the device that they are connected to. You have to connect these AR glasses to your phone, your tablet, your computer, your Nintendo Switch, your Asus ROG Ally, your Legion Go, whatever it is. That's the only way that you're going to be able to get any type of usage out of these glasses, aside from them just being stylish. So both sides of the wire are both USB-C. And so one side is a little bit more at like a little weird curve there, because again, remember, this is supposed to wrap around your ear, whereas the other side is straight, and this is going to go into, let's say, your Samsung phone. So in regards to the compatibility and interoperability of the XREAL Air AR glasses is going to be highly subjective to the device that you have. So if your device has USB-C in some capacity, then you could typically use these USB-C wires to go ahead and get some type of output. Now, if you're using an older iPhone where your iPhone doesn't have a USB-C port, then there are going to be some compatibility issues where you're able to get additional dongles and additional adapters to use these AR glasses. Whereas if you have a newer iPhone where you have a USB-C port, which I think started in the iPhone 15 series. So if you have an iPhone 15 series or newer, then you're going to be able to just plug these into your iPhone directly. And again, that's because iPhone finally decided to join the cool kids club and use USB-C like the rest of the world. All right, so before I actually start to try and demonstrate the capabilities of the XREAL Air AR glasses, I want to fully state that there's no native way to record what is being seen on these inner glasses. So that just means that the footage I'm going to be capturing can be a little bit janky, because you know what I'm going to do is I have a GoPro, I have AR glasses, and I'm going to try my best to get my GoPro to record what the AR glasses is outputting from my phone or from the gaming session or whatever it is. So if the video gets a little bit janky with the footage I'm showing you, I am sorry, but hey, I'm trying. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and try and demonstrate the capabilities of these AR glasses with a few different devices. The first device is going to be the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. I wanna see if I could use a Samsung feature called Samsung Dex, which is essentially going to turn my Samsung smartphone into a computer, and I wonder if I could actually use these AR glasses as a virtual monitor, so that way I could go to, let's say, Starbucks, have my phone, a Bluetooth keyboard, and have these glasses on and have basically a mobile office. The next type of device I'm going to be trying to use these AR glasses with is going to be a gaming console. So my brother actually just gifted me a Lenovo Legion Go, and I'm actually going to check and see if I can play Helldivers on the Lenovo Legion Go using those glasses, in hopes that I can actually use the physical Legion Go as just a controller and have the actual game in the AR glasses. And the last device I'm going to be trying these AR glasses with is going to be with a computer. And so I don't actually have a laptop anymore, but I do have a desktop computer. So I'm actually going to plug these AR glasses into my desktop computer and see, do I even need physical monitors anymore? Or will these AR glasses effectively remove my physical monitors for my computer usage? All right, so before I do my first test with the AR glasses with my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6, I do want to state that I have a folding keyboard right here. This is going to serve as my input device if I'm able to connect these AR glasses to Samsung Dex. And so if you're not familiar with Samsung Dex, it's a Samsung feature that essentially turns your phone into a more desktop style software, so that way you're able to navigate with like certain types of windows as if you're going to be on a regular desktop computer. And I really hope that these AR glasses can serve as a virtual monitor to Samsung Dex, which could pretty much be a mobile office. And so remember, these AR glasses are 100% dependent on a USB connection. So here we have our curved USB connection going into our kind of glasses arm there. And so we're going to do a connect. There's a nice fancy click. And then on the other side, I'm going to go and put these on. Hey, I look pretty cool. And I'm going to attach it to my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 with a USB-C port. And let's see what happens. Currently nothing.
One eternity later.
Still nothing. Oh, there you go. Something here popped up and it said Samsung Dex. And so you're not going to be able to see this because all of this is being displayed on these two inner lenses. So I'm going to take these glasses off really quick and see if the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 can capture it. And I look like a fool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just display what I'm looking at here. And then I'm going to be able to tell you that this actual virtual monitor, I would say if it was going to be like a real life TV, it's probably about a 90-inch, maybe a larger TV than Costco sells. And so it is a virtual monitor. As I look this way, the virtual monitor is over there, or as I look straight, the virtual monitor is over here. And so it actually is like super sensitive to any type of like head adjustments. So it might make you a little bit nauseous if you're using this, but generally it's pretty cool. So again, this is about an arm's length away from me. And this virtual monitor is a large monitor. Again, the inner screens over here are pumping out 1080p. And so that's pretty clear. So I could actually throw up YouTube here and see what exactly is going on. And so don't forget that I'm not actually able to navigate through Samsung Dex without this keyboard. I think there's probably a way to do so, but this keyboard is a keyboard and then also has a trackpad on it. So it kind of just makes life a little bit easier. But when I launch YouTube, there's this guy named Derek up there. He has like this really big knife and he's like trying to talk about some Legion Go thing. I don't even know what he's talking about. But the AR glasses is allowing me to watch YouTube, or it's allowing me to play my games in a augmented reality space because I can still see my softbox over here. I can still see my kind of stair couch over there. And so I'm gonna check and see if I can take these off and then turn on my handy dandy GoPro and see if it's going to capture all the information here. So let's turn this thing on really quick. Gosh, it's been a long time since I've used a GoPro. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in here like this. So you can see how I have this. Again, it's definitely not the most graceful means of capturing content, but hopefully I'm able to see it. So here we can see there's my softbox, there's the camera, and then there's the YouTube channel. And so you can see that weird Derek guy, he's talking about some birthday gift or reused birthday gifts or something like that. And it's just really cool. So you can see that I'm moving around and you can see that the GoPro is still capturing content. Again, it's going to be a little hard to translate this in kind of post-production, but so, you know, be forgiving with me. And so as I look at it, I could probably finagle the GoPro a little bit so that way you could see the inner screen in here. So you can see that is one of the LED screens. And then here on the other side is another LED screen. And then again, this is all just projecting what is coming off of my phone. This is pretty cool. All right, so I did forget that there are going to be some volume rockers over here on the right arm of the glasses. And I'm going to go ahead and turn some music on from Spotify and see how it sounds. I'm actually going to put my mic closer to the speakers here so that way you can see what the quality is. So here I'm going to go ahead and turn on some music. Let's see if I can turn these volume up here. I'm not sure if I have to turn the volume up with my actual phone or the actual glasses. Oh, it looks like it's off of my phone. So here I'm going to just kind of let you hear something here. So you can hear that it's playing my Christian music right there. And I'm not going to play it too long because of copyright. But honestly, the sound quality is not bad. Just an unobtrusive reminder, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below so that way you can stay up to date with all of my future videos as well as my fun previous videos. So now let's go and check out the next device. All right, so here we have the Lenovo Legion Go. If you haven't seen this video, I just released it a few days ago. I actually know where the power button is. It's up here behind a little slidey mechanism that my brother hid away from me. And so we're going to go ahead and turn this Lenovo Legion Go on, and we're gonna see if I can play Helldivers on this particular AR glasses. So again, we have the glasses. And the Lenovo Legion Go is starting up here. And so as I get my Bluetooth keyboard connected to the Legion Go, I'm actually going to put these kind of opaque things on so that way I can't see anything, but hopefully that actually enables you to see exactly what the Legion Go is outputting when I put the GoPro up to here. So let's go ahead and take these off really quick so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to take the other USB-C, I'm going to plug it into the top portion of the Legion Go, because remember the Legion Go has 2 ports. And so we have, looks like the Legion Go, again, a Windows-based operating system, has detected a external monitor, and let's see. Wow, this is cool. I can literally see what my Legion Go is displaying on my monitor. So here I'm actually going to go ahead and take the glasses off. It's, again, it's small, but it's large. Everything is really clear for it to be 1080p. So you can actually kind of hear the Helldivers game playing already because it's already playing inside of the glasses. Here we have our GoPro again. So GoPro time. Let's see if this works. Oh, okay. So with the actual kind of glass shade on, it actually is so much more easier for you to see. So here, I don't know if you can see that. But again, remember, we have 2 lenses, one on this side, one on this side, and then they're both outputting 1080p. All right, so I took like the little plastic shade off so that way you could see what it looks like. So here we have Helldivers playing in the background, and you can see my hand. This is the epitome of augmented reality, because again, augmented reality is going to superimpose virtual content into your real world setting. So here you can see my hand is in the background, but you can see the Helldivers kind of loading screen right there on the actual screen. So here's what I'm looking at without the GoPro looking at the screen, and here's what I'm looking at with the GoPro looking at the screen. Also, I apologize for my dirty house. This is super cool. And so I did say I was actually going to attach these AR glasses to a computer because I have a desktop computer, but I just now realized the Lenovo Legion Go is actually a computer. Yeah, it's playing Helldivers, but it's a computer. So because the Legion Go is a computer in and of itself, I just want to see, oh yes, this is perfect. So just like Samsung Dex, I can actually use the Legion Go as a computer, even though it's a gaming handheld. And because it's running Windows OS, I'm able to do my conference calls on this. I'm able to like check my email and things like that. So I could essentially have a massive monitor right here while I'm in the airport or while I'm in a plane or whatever it is, because I mean, why not? No longer do I have to look at this 8-point whatever size screen, or no longer do I have to look at the small screen on my phone. I could actually just have these in and then just do whatever I have to do, be that with media consumption, or maybe with work, or maybe with gaming. These really just kind of bamboozle me because of the capabilities. And so do keep in mind that this isn't even the newest version of the AR glasses that XREAL offers. All right, so now let's go ahead and switch to the iPhone. Just kidding, I can't find my iPhone. So I think this is a good area to just kind of wrap up the video. I honestly am in love with these glasses. These are not perfect. I would have to say that they have a lot of fallacies, but for XREAL's first generation AR glasses, I don't even know what to say. It's that good. I would actually wager a bet to say that I'm interested in seeing what the newer generations have to do with these AR glasses. Some of the things I do want to say for a key takeaway is the fact that, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I got a big head. You know what they say about people with big heads, right? They have big brains. Anyways, so these glasses are actually a little bit too tight on my head. Again, I don't know if there's a way to kind of adjust them so they're not so tight on my my ear skull area, and it kind of gives me a headache if I wear it too long. And you saw that I've been wearing it just for this video, and that's been maybe an hour. But honestly, it's just really cool. I think that if I was going to be using this to play games on my PS5, my Xbox, my Legion Go, my Nintendo Switch, while I could have this huge screen just kind of popped up onto my ceiling while I'm laying down, that's just awesome. So like next time I catch the flu or COVID, or maybe I'm just lazy that day, I could pop these bad boys in, lay down in bed and be like, oh yeah, don't bother me because I'm spreading democracy in Helldivers. I don't actually know how much these cost. Again, these were gifted to me for a birthday Christmas gift from my brother. So I will go to the website and I'll post the website down below in the description box. But I have to say, this thing is pretty cool. I'd have to say it's probably one of the best gifts I've ever received. So, I mean, just the productivity capabilities in and of itself really just kind of catapults this from just being something for media consumption to gaming to being able to do my Microsoft Teams calls or my Excel spreadsheets anywhere, so long as I have a computer or so long as it's connected to a computer or my cell phone. I like it. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video with me kind of just going over what the XREAL Air AR glasses is. This isn't really a review, but I guess if I was going to give it a review, I would say on a 1 out of 10, it would be a bamboozled, and honestly, really impressed. If you want to see more of my content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button below, so that way when I post videos every week, you're able to watch my newest stuff. I'll see you in the next one.